Hey guys, it's Myleik of curlBOX, and you're not going to believe this. I am at Carol's daughter, and I am in Lisa Price's office, and we are going to chat with her. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Myleik.
Thanks for doing this with us. The curlBOX crew loves you, loves Carol's daughter, and we're going to get into all of the fantastic things that you have going on, but I want to talk to you about something that every time I see you, because I follow you on Instagram and your Twitter, and I'm just like, one day you've got the suitcase, the next day you're in the office, the next day you're knitting, and you know, and then you're like back with the husband and kids. I mean, you're married. You've been married 22 years.
Yeah.
What are some things that maybe we can do to be more balanced in life?
Well, actually, you have to give up the idea of balance because it actually isn't balanced. What I figured out when Becca came into our lives was that it's really a juggling act.
Okay.
It's really just a metaphor for figuring out what the priorities actually are. Okay. And really understanding what they are, because sometimes we create priorities in our head.
It's like, how do you go from like the New York Times one day to like having this normal life?
I think because of my family, that's what keeps it normal. Like, no matter what, you're still mom.
Right.
You know, like, it doesn't matter that
you clean glasses with Oprah, and you're like, at the photo shoot with me.
I will go to these great conferences and, you know, be at a spa and I'm dancing with Tracee Ellis Ross to some great music or something and feel like I'm so cool. And then I come home and it's like, Mom, I have to pay for my school ring tomorrow, or Mom, I have to do this. Honey, I can't find this. And it's like, okay, yeah, I'm back. Oh, right. My real life.
Right, like real life that's very cool.
The spa is gone.
Right. Earlier, you were saying when Becca came into your life, I don't know if I read it or if you told me, but I know that she's adopted. And so I kind of want to know what sort of inspired, as much as you want to, you know, share of that, like to have this, and how has she changed your life?
Well, my husband and I both grew up in homes with adoption. So, and so we understood like what it was like to have siblings that maybe somebody else would not think is, you know, like people will say things like, oh, that's his adopted brother.
Right.
And we, you know, like, no, that's my brother, that's my sister.
Right.
You know, we didn't grow up with that. So it was something that we both understood and both really loved about our parents, and then loved about our life. And we sort of talked about it, but never really like pinpointed when we were going to do it. I remember praying and asking God to send me a sign, because I always felt like something was missing. And every time I saw a little girl, it would just like pull at me. And then when I lost my mom and I didn't have that mother-daughter relationship, so this emptiness just didn't go away. And one morning I'm sleeping, and I'm a big person with dreams. I will occasionally have a prophetic dream. It might not be about me, it might be about somebody else, but I get a lot of symbolism from my dreams. And I was sleeping and I heard my mother say, her name is Becca Carroll. And I said, who, Mommy? And she said, your daughter, now get up. Wow. And I woke up and I was like, I don't have a daughter. I'm not pregnant. What is she talking about? Right. My cousin said to me, you didn't have the dream just to have the dream. The message was there for a reason. Go through the certification, just start the process and let it play itself out. And that was the beginning of Becca coming into our lives.
Rose milk bath is what we're making. Yum. Okay.
So this is really, really simple to do.
Okay.
We'll have the recipe available because I just kind of eyeball it. So this is whole milk.
Okay.
People often say, well, you know, I'm a vegan. Can I use soy milk? You're not eating it. So the answer is no.
Okay.
I want you to use the whole milk because it has fatty acids in it that are good for your skin, and they soften your skin.
Okay.
So I'm just pouring the milk in, and we have fresh rose petals that we're going to put into the bottles. There are two ways that you can do the rose petals. Sometimes I put the rose petals in the milk and let it soak, but then when I pour it into the bottle, if I'm not going to use it right away, I take the rose petals out because they will wilt inside the milk. And then it can kind of spoil the milk.
Right.
But if you're going to use it relatively quickly, you can just go ahead and leave them in there and then pour it into your bath. One of the things that keeps this from spoiling, but you still have to keep it refrigerated, is vodka.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And I put in vanilla extract for just natural scent. I love vanilla in perfumery, and it's very warm and grounding. And then we just whisk that around a little bit. And I'm gonna put in some rose fragrance. The rose oil you can find in like a Whole Foods. You can probably find a rose fragrance oil or an essential oil. But if you can't, you can use rose water, which you can find in a lot of supermarkets.
Okay. You do a lot of online shopping.
I do online shopping. I find things on Instagram, which is just really cool.
Are you addicted to Instagram?
A little bit.
A little bit. Are you?
I was never into social media until Instagram. For some reason,
it's for the creatives.
It just like it clicked. Like Twitter was, I was like, and Facebook, it's eluded me forever. Like I just don't get it. And Instagram, I just kind of understood.
Who are some of your favorite IGers?
And I'm not saying it's just because you're here. It's like totally true. You are definitely one of my favorites because I love the mix of inspiration, reality check, creativity, business. You know, I love how you have it balanced.
Thank you.
I love June Ambrose.
She's good.
I love the theater of her
stuff. She's like.
Yeah, and I love the bond that she has with her kids.
Yes.
I love it.
She gets it.
She really does. She really does. I love Tyrone Hunter, Beyonce's stylist.
Yes, he's good.
He's really good.
And I've heard nothing but like nice things about him.
I met him a couple weeks ago at a June Ambrose event, and it literally was like meeting an angel.
Really?
Like his energy was just, and he beams.
I hear that. Like I've seen that every time.
His skin
is amazing.
I love Iman's quotes, her daily quotes.
She's good. Myleik Teele.
Yes.
Really nice. Yeah.
I love those. When it comes to style and clothing, I haven't figured this out by myself. I had to work with a stylist. I had to work on what works on me. Because a lot of times the silhouette that you think you have, you don't actually have. And I remember looking at a video of myself in these clothes that I used to wear all the time. And I wore them because they were comfortable. I wore them because they had art on them. There was like block painting on them. And I thought they were cute. And I thought I looked good in them. And then I looked at the video and I was like, wait, that's what that looks like? Holy crap.
Right. And I think people need to hear that, is that it's like, love yourself, but know your limits. We have limits on what we should wear and how it looks. And it's like, just because you like it doesn't mean it's for you.
Yeah. Now I'm recycling my milk bottles because I love to do that. But when you put this in the refrigerator, you just gotta let people in your house know, don't drink it.
Right.
What I do sometimes, depending on how much I make. So this is a quart. In theory, I should put this entire quart into the tub.
Okay.
But what I will do is I'll add a little extra fragrance to it, and then I can mix it with just plain milk. So I could use half of it. And then just put plain milk with it. And I have a big clawfoot tub, so my tub is really big. If the tub is smaller, you might be able to use a little bit less. But the water should be white.
Okay. Oh wow, it smells.
Isn't that great?
So good. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, I'm in your office and I like see all these. I mean, I'm just telling you, just know that this is a fantastic place to be. I see like there's awards all over here. Like, what is the one, is there an award that you feel like most proud of?
Wow. I guess if I have to think of one that I'm most proud of, it would be the CEW award. It really felt good to be in that crowd
and be recognized
and to be like on the same level when
because
everybody is Avon and P&G.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm glad that they recognize you in that space because you didn't need to start as like, what is it, account executive, and then you work your way up, and then you go from one company to the next. Yeah. And then it's like, and then they get
no, you just have to learn it.
Yeah.
Because you're in your kitchen with your family doing stuff, and then all of a sudden you have a company with people who have experience in this industry, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know this industry at all.
And that's something that you said in your New York Times article that I really love, is that you had to get comfortable recognizing that you do have a voice. Just because so-and-so has their PhD in marketing and social this and that, you are the heartbeat. You know what works.
Right. But it took time to learn that. So there were times when I didn't speak up because I didn't know if what I was saying was correct. I didn't know if it was going to be well received. Are they going to think I'm stupid? Is somebody going to laugh? You know?
Yeah.
And you go through that, and now I don't care. If they think I'm stupid, fine. If you're going to laugh, fine. I don't care. I'm asking the question.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I want to wrap up with this, because this is Carol's Daughter in Target, which is like huge.
Very.
Huge. And I remember, I think the last time I saw you, and I'm like, so what do you think? I mean, like, I'm like, everyone else is doing it. Like, what do you, like, you deserve, like, what are you gonna do? So are you excited about this?
Very.
I think that our girls, and I don't know if you know, but like, it comes out on the 30th, and they're gonna get it like 2 weeks before, which is gonna say, membership has its benefits. Right here. Tell us about, this new line that you got exclusive to Target.
Yes.
And then you are going into every door.
Every door.
There is no, and let me just go ahead. Let me give you the Myleik curlBOX Award. There is no Black female brand in every door.
I know.
That's, to me, I mean, I'm a huge fan of business. Like, that just blows my mind. Every door. Because you guys probably don't know that, like, every brand, brands for the textured hair is what they're calling our brand now, for what we use. There is not a brand that's in every door that is Black female owned, so this is like the big deal. So
it is. And it's part of the reason why I'm crocheting.
Yeah.
Because it's been keeping me calm.
Yeah.
As we get ready for this
it's
launch.
History. It's
really,
history.
Yeah. It truly is, and it is terrifying. I've described it to my staff as a roller coaster, and it's here, and it looks great, and I'm proud of it. And what I want people to really understand about it is, it's not something that we said, okay, let's take hair milk, but we're going to make a version of hair milk for Target. No, it's hair milk.
Wow.
So yesterday you may have bought it in a department store somewhere, and in 2 weeks you're going to buy it in Target.
Okay, I'm glad. It's not diet hair milk.
No, it's not. It's not watered down or
Awesome.
any of that. The Sacred Tiare line, this beautiful turquoise yumminess, is exclusive to Target. We're not even going to sell that in our stores. We're just going to sell it to them. So that's the one thing that was specifically created for them, and everything else is more curated.
Okay. We're excited, and our girls are getting the line exclusive to Target, which I love. And this was like one of our most popular products last year.
Yes.
The girls love the hair milk. The photos, did you see the photos?
That was amazing.
Yes.
And that's what we used to explain to the Target people, like who you were and what curlBOX was, and they were like, so there's a social component? And we're like, yeah. Like, the women get the boxes. I said, first of all, there's like all of this, amp up to the box being sold. And then it goes on sale at 3 o'clock. And then at 3:21, it's sold out.
Yeah.
And, they get the boxes, and then they're posting pictures and showing themselves, here I am before, here I am after. And they're like, really?
Yeah.
That's, so
I've never seen the photos that
on your
this
page.
got. Yeah, the photos that this Mono's hair. I'm like, I kept seeing the tags, and I'm like, I love my job. They're spraying it and using it, and it was.
And it's the same.
And it's the same thing.
It's a different label, but it's the same product.
Diet Carol's Daughter.
No.
This is the real deal, and you're getting to save some money. This is so awesome. I still can't even believe I'm here. And I'm so excited. I mean, I'm like so excited about this whole, like, when they called and they were like, okay, we have something to tell you, but you have to sign this. I'm like, and then when I heard it, I was like, and we're getting it. So I'm thrilled about this, and I can't wait to get you guys' feedback and see what you think. And you have to, Lisa's on Instagram. She's on there. I am Lisa Price. It's the real, it's not Diet Lisa Price. It's the real her. And I know she would love to hear what you think about some of this. And, any chance you get, give her a shout out, show her some love for like busting down some serious doors out here. So thank you for having the courage, being brave, sticking it out, and doing, and riding the roller coaster, because that is how I think you're here, how you're gonna stay here. And they always say that when you are like brave enough to just be who you are, like you said, ask the crazy questions, you give other people the courage. You're quietly giving other people the courage to be themselves. So we thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.